should be all set. Probably.
Alrighty.
No promises.
It's time. It's time to beat up Ivor and eject him from this game.
Finally.
I do love that you never see him again. Not even in like a side quest.
No, he's gone.
If you play Mila's side, he gets captured on the ship and then you never see him again. He might as well have died on that ship.
Yo.
But alas, he did live. And Jude and the others go and kick his ass, I guess.
Guess we'll find out what it's like. Yes, last time we finally got to the big split, and it
all
wasn't
happened in
finished.
flashback.
It had some minor issues with it, let's say.
It was very clearly, at least a big chunk of it was they made an anime scene for, and they used that to make flashbacks because they ran out of time to actually make this part of the game, which is very funny. Tremendously funny, and absolutely, like, if there is any part of this game you can point to and be like, that's not finished, it's
Jude's
it's
story.
Jude's split. Yeah, it's Jude's split.
Split path, post Mila
Like,
death.
even Mila's split doesn't feel unfinished. Like, it feels a little phoned in.
Yeah,
but
it feels bare bones, but like at least it's kind of all there.
You're running through areas at least, and there's like some new monsters, old monsters to fight with new covers, but. And like, there's scenes of the four that explain things. You see Muse doing shit.
I think the biggest thing is that it's all kind of like side plot. Like, it's important to Mila and her overall story, but it's not really like the narrative of the game in the same way.
It's
where
not
Jude's
the
story,
major plot.
yeah, like where Jude's story is basically getting like huge parts of the villain motivation and like setting the stage for like the end of the game here.
Or it's supposed to anyway.
Yes.
And then it doesn't.
And then it kind of
yeah,
doesn't.
Mila's is like, yeah, more about her personal journey.
It's a backstory, basically.
Being dead.
Yep. Whereas Jude's story is meant to like set up Gaius with Muse and show like, you know, that she's not nearly as like together as she seems when you first meet her.
It's definitely very interesting playing the two, because yeah, Jude's is very much the main plot.
Yeah.
And Mila's is more focused on her and her personal journey.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely like Mila's playthrough a lot. I like Jude's a lot, because it, you know, it shows a lot more of him. And he is a
They're
good
both
character.
great. That is the thing. Like, you
Yeah.
do enjoy spending time with both of them, which is the game's greatest strength.
Yep. Well, I want to find out what happened to Pressa and Agria, you know?
There's not much time left.
There's not much time left for us to kill them.
But yeah, basically, we, up to this point, Jude lost the will to live, then he regained the will to live, then we went to go find Gaius and ask him for advice, and then we went to go get the Lance of Kresnik from the bottom of the sea. Muse attacked, but she wasn't doing so well, so we basically captured her.
Yeah, captured her. She got away, then Gaius went after her, which is how they end up teaming up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so now we're gonna confront the real Maxwell. Which you do. Mila did jump in on that.
Yes, we are approaching the split going.
We're level 8.
Pride, will, and ...
Alright, time to be a Piper.
Mm-hmm. Most important part.
I know a lot of people were very excited to see us beat up Ivor, because in Mila's story, you kind of missed that part.
You hear that it happened, basically.
It's time to see how we kick his ass and eject him from the game.
Mm-hmm.
It is the most important part, I would agree.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely when we hear about all the stuff that happens when you're on Mila's story, you're like, oh man, I really want to.
That's wild.
I really want to see all that happen, and it's like, you only get to see like a teeny tiny like little bit of it. It's fine though. It's fine. Oh, Agrian Pressa died. Okay, and Ivor, you kicked Ivor's butt.
Mm-hmm. Got all those side quests that we haven't done.
So we're actually just warping to Mila's house.
Mm-hmm.
There's Mila's shrine.
Convenient.
Let's go.
Hello, hello. I warped straight into a cutscene.
Ivor.
Hey, it's the little guy with the big mouth.
It's a real fucking piece of shit, says Tipo.
Fuck that dude.
Fuck that guy.
Come this way. Is everything okay?
Not just them. Wingle headed to the Holomont as well.
Did they tell Ivor that his whole life is a lie? Mila isn't Maxwell?
Jude may come after us. Deal with him as you wish.
I was gonna let that
Really not about Mila anymore.
Black, but now he's on my hit list.
Yeah, he is, Tipo. He's on my hit list too.
Oh, Gaius abandoned you, huh?
I don't expect you to understand our circumstance, but please, we don't have time for this right now.
Silence!
What?
Jude came here to finish what Mila started.
None of that matters anymore. Understand?
What?
What?
Jude, why did it always have to be you?
What? Because you're such a piece of shit, Ivor.
We will have to refuse.
I
Guys,
fucking hate this guy too. He's a real piece of shit.
Ha! You can't even fight your own battles! You coward!
Called
Jude just
friendship.
told you that we don't have time for this. That's right.
Zoopy camera, yes. Everyone's zooming. Yes.
If you would interfere with Jude, then you would interfere with us.
These swoopy camera shots.
So swoopy.
we will pass.
Come on, Jude. Yeah, swoops.
Action cam. Did you fight his wyvern?
Finally. Ah, that would help.
It is on now. There we go.
This isn't necessary. Please, just let me through.
It's through, asshole.
The only thing I care about right now is
Oh yeah, we get to see another Mystic Art.
Oh, I am. I've never been more serious in my life.
If he wants to cast it. Rowan, hello? Yeah, it just did not want to cast Tidal Wave for me there.
I think he gets weird when you hold a button when he's casting. Oh, he dodged and got us little hourglass as a treat.
Delicious.
Thanks, Rowan.
Yeah, wow, he is doing none damage.
Bye, wyvern.
Powers combined.
We finally won. Yeah.
Maybe in the
let's
next
move on.
fight. I have to check how many foods we got.
Yep. 3.
Never stop him.
I'm just I can't.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah, getting a lot of hourglasses now.
why? Why do you always defeat me? I curse you!
'Cause you're a fucking garbage
I'm the
boy.
handmaid. I had a sacred duty to protect Lady Mila. I'm special! Special, I tell you!
Ooh, you're not.
Neither of us are special. Not yet, anyway, Ivor.
What did you say?
But that doesn't mean that I don't want to learn how to be like them. Just like Mila and Gaius.
Someone like you will never be like them! You're the one who let Lady Mila die!
Ivor, you loved her too. If I really were special, then maybe I might have actually been able to save her. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize to that dickbag.
Kind of just makes it worse for him, though.
The Holomut is right beyond the shrine.
Okay, who activated the Lance of Cressley again, Ivor? Who fucked it all up, Ivor?
Just go! Get out of my sight once and for all!
He got out of our sight first! Ivor must have been tortured by all this.
Good.
We may have just given him some bitter medicine.
Off he goes, never to
That
be
was a
seen
sound
again.
effect.
I look forward to seeing how he acts the next time we meet him.
We
Never
never
will.
do.
There may not be a next time. Let's go.
That might be a lot. I actually don't know if he
Wait a
appears in
minute.
2.
What's that
Hmm.
supposed
Does
to
he show up
mean?
in 2?
I don't know. I don't know at all, honestly.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I don't remember a lot about 2.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot about 2 that slips right out of my brain.
Yep.
Like, I genuinely don't know if he appears.
Yeah, Jude is correct that we will never see him again. He does show up.
He does apparently show up, yeah.
Ivor said the Holomod was past the shrine, but I don't see a path or anything.
Let's take a look inside the shrine. Looks like Ivor's angry at me again.
It looked to me as though Ivor's anger was mostly with himself. I do believe you have won his approval.
I have?
Yes, but Ivor is a prideful man, and can ill endure the humiliation of defeat.
That's probably why I got that feeling he won't show up again.
You almost sound sad about that. Ivor has done nothing but yell at you.
I certainly didn't like that part.
He's
But
a dick.
if we could have done it in a civilized fashion, it
No, don't
would have
talk
been
with him.
nice to sit down and talk for once.
I see.
He would have had to let you.
It's starting to rain. Are you sure we want to keep going?
Yeah, it's dangerous, but we have to keep moving.
Alright, well, let's see if I can dodge any of these guys.
My
I
contemporaries are
suppose that they
tending
would
to
come more
plants in their
bearable in
gardens
2?
while I'm
I don't know if
carrying
that's
on
true.
the
I
matter.
don't remember what
I
he
don't
does
know
in
who should envy
Oh.
who.
Same. Someday we'll see.
Yeah, maybe someday.
Okay. Fine. Fine.
He's a, I'm a very special boy.
Mm-hmm.
And we kicked his ass again. Good. Goodbye, Ivor. Oh, hi, guys.
Elise, find cover.
I'm Muse. Hello.
You witnessed the depths of my suffering, Lord Maxwell, and yet you never answer me. Why? 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 Why have you forsaken me?
Well, he's a dickhead. He's a bad dad, Muse.
Indeed.
Spirit, and yet you are unable to think for yourself.
I will not let you reach Lord Maxwell. His defense is all I have left.
God, he's so cool.
No. Pitiful.
What? Hi, Muse. You got a headache? Bye.
It would
kinda.
seem we have witnessed but a fraction of Gaius's true strength.
Muse didn't seem in any condition
We're high
to
enough
fight
level,
either.
though.
Yes, but speculating
You
on the matter
sick
will
dodge
get
those
us nowhere.
orbs.
Mm-hmm.
We must hurry on.
It seems like we can find Maxwell here too.
Yeah, we're on the right path.
Right, Ace.
Muse
Yeah.
seems to be getting crazier and crazier.
It isn't easy to lose the person who guides you. You don't know what you're supposed to do. You lose what little confidence
This would
you
hit a
have
bit
in
harder
yourself.
if we'd had some moments of this
Yeah.
happening for
To do
Jude.
nothing.
Wouldn't that be okay?
I couldn't respect myself if I chose
I guess
that
this is
path.
the point where Jude and Muse are
Yeah.
foils to each other.
Yep.
Very cool how they do that.
Yeah, every character does kind of relate to every other character in some little way, and it's nice. You really don't get games that manage to do something like that very often.
Alright, so we got 3 chicken rolls left.
Yep.
Good, because we'll have boss fights. Well, we'll have one and then a bit of an area, and then...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I figure we'll probably level after this one.
Yes, we should get something that, you know, will definitely be a good reason for us to level.
Mm-hmm.
There is the hole!
Hole.
Hole!
This must
Jump
be the
in!
summit.
Jump in!
What's with this place? The air feels all tingly.
That's a hole right there. Alright, this is, I guess, where we kill Agria and Pressa. Oh, and Alvin too, I guess.
What are you doing here?
Alvin, we could ask you the same question.
Fair enough.
And I see you're not alone.
Looks like we don't have to play nice anymore. Can't say I'm sad.
That means I get to pound you to a pulp again.
You've never done that?
Hey, Pimple. How'd it feel when your buddy here shot you?
Bad. Bad, Agria. It felt like
Knock it
shit.
off,
I got
Agria.
shot.
I'm afraid your journey ends here.
I'm afraid you are mistaken. We will not be so easily stopped. I must help Jude meet with Maxwell.
Rowan?
The reason people are drawn to Mila and Gaius is their will and conviction. They have the ability to live their lives as true adults.
You sure couldn't.
Nope.
Gramps?
As embarrassing as it is to admit, you are correct. But it is never too late. People can always change. Isn't that right, Alvin?
I can't give you an answer to that.
Enough with the lecture, Gramps. You get to feed the worms first.
Yeah, I love how much more confident Rowan has been this whole time.
Al?
No, I just...
You make a better door than a window, stud.
Oh, that's an excellent fucking line. Holy shit. Thanks, Agria.
Clean out that earwax, because I'll only say it once. I won't turn against His Highness. I know you're with me on this. We got nowhere else to turn.
Yes, you're right. When everyone else treated us like scum, he took us in. He allowed us by his side.
Pressa.
I'm sorry, Al, but not even you will get past us.
Either we do our job, or we wind up in the trash again.
Alvin!
Yep. Should probably level him a little
He has a few
bit.
points, I'm sure.
12 whole points.
6 whole levels worth.
Mhm.
Woo! I'm fine with this,
With Jude.
Yep, I'll take Jude for this fight.
Alrighty. Let's do it.
Go!
Al, it's time I end that miserable life of yours.
Sorry, but I couldn't let that happen.
Yep, smart.
I didn't think that looked like
The correct weapon, yeah.
his style arms now.
Choice in this matter. It's not for you to decide. Aren't you tired of hearing yourself talk?
But like I said, I do like this theme of like the Chimeriad to Gaius is like
You heard her.
all the people who basically by all rights like society doesn't care about or even ones he should have killed.
Yes.
But he was smart enough to see the potential in all of them. Whether they were a bandit or a spy or like a disgraced noble from another country.
But they are also all fundamentally kind of people. But
Yes.
like none of them were able to like think for themselves.
Yes.
Apart from maybe Wingle. And even then, he like dies in service of his king. So.
Yep. Yeah, Rowan, get out of the battlefield. And there she goes.
Sorry.
Well, thanks for saying sorry for shooting me in the back, I guess.
482,000.
Mm-hmm. Good shit.
Yes.
I feel much.
There's always
3 levels, 6 points. I don't think you ever dropped to 1 point, but I might be wrong.
Guess we'll potentially even sing.
I know it's like level 96 is what you need to max out the orbs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad we could be together again. Even if it was only for a little while.
Pressa,
I'm happy for
Yeah,
you.
you can also see shades of Muse in like the Chimeriad.
Yes.
Open your eyes. Now
Oh,
you've
oh, her
found
hair is
your
having a moment though.
as well.
Oh, bye?
Pressa!
Agria! I've got you. Now just hold on. Now you listen, eyesore. Some things in this world you just can't fix. No matter how hard you keep trying to. Drown in despair.
She's great. I think she's terrible, but in a really fun way.
Mm-hmm.
You okay?
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm fine.
She was awful.
Hey. You've always tried your best, even when you were a little girl. I've lost count of all the times you've saved me because of it.
I'm all right, Jude. You should go try and cheer up Alvin. You're the only one who can.
He's having a moment.
You
Oh,
play
man,
the
this is
martyr,
like-
as well as Jude does.
His supervillain turn.
Guess that's one of the
Standing on the
reasons why I
cliff with
fell
his
for
devil
him.
wings.
Well put.
That's right. Look, I know that sometimes doing your best still isn't enough to fix everything in this world. But it's what I do best. It's my only real strength.
Yes, I know that.
That feels a little harsh. So only 2 strength. Yeah, you kind of suck, Leia.
Alvin,
Harsh.
where will you go now?
I don't know. What's it to you?
I don't know. Come help us kick Maxwell's ass.
Come with us.
Now the
Yeah,
kids
yeah,
won't
right.
babysit me.
Don't think that this is easy for me. I can't forget what you did to Leia.
He tried to shoot you too, Jude.
I'll tell her. I'm sorry.
You do that.
He shot Leia because he was trying to shoot you.
Yeah, but that's forgivable.
I guess so.
Jude, don't let that big fat liar come with us. He'll just stab us in the back again.
Oh.
Exactly hide your feelings.
No.
She doesn't, because Elise is a good and honest girl.
It's strange. It's hard to believe how fast that kid has grown up already. He really hates me now, doesn't he?
That's right. And I hate you too.
Thanks, Elise.
What do you mean?
You can hate me all you want, okay? It's good to know how people really feel for a change.
Well, I hate creepy people just as much. Let's go, Tipo.
Rowan is right. I can't stay like this.
Oh, what a good scene.
This scenery is incredible.
Yeah, not much could surprise me in a place like this.
Very, very good character scenes there. Very, very good. Also leads into the ones you get in Olympias.
Yep. Alright, shall we?
Let's do it.
It's scary how much spirit energy is here.
That's definitely the kind of stuff you miss when you're Mila.
Yes, like Alvin actually has a specific moment where he realizes, like,
even exists.
he can't keep living like this.
Disturbance could collapse the
You just don't
entrance.
see it on
It would
Milo's.
take any number of cosmic coincidences to create this place.
Doesn't it remind you of the channeling circles used in spirit arts?
What, wibbly wobbly?
Now that you mention it.
Wibbly wobbly and
It's got a
gross?
feel to
Inside
it.
that thing before Gaius and Muse's battle bring it crashing down. I'll go first.
No, that's okay. Going first is kind of my thing.
Yes, I love leaping before I look, says Leia.
See everybody on the other side.
I'm lost without Lord Maxwell. Lost. No path. No purpose.
A powerful spirit like you should think for herself.
I don't know how! Please. It can be anyone. It can be you. Give me purpose.
You can't mean to betray Maxwell.
Well, he kind of betrayed her first, to be honest.
Yep.
Alright. Now, follow a path of green orbs to the north until you reach the blue orb.
Hey, how's it going, Leia? Good to see you again.
Perfect. Nailed it.
After what happened, it
You think he
hasn't
practiced
been
that
easy finding
in the
out
mirror?
Mm-hmm.
I would certainly hope so.
Yeah.
So, you at least feel bad about it, huh?
Well, yeah. Are you doing okay?
I'm alright.
Sorry about that.
Don't worry about it.
Are you really okay with me again?
Nope.
Not entirely.
Fair enough.
God, the awkwardness. So good.
This looks familiar.
Sure do.
Had to flip the light switch.
So there are random encounters around.
Yep. Just kind of wandering. You do still have a holy bottle on, at
I had
least.
no
Yep.
idea that places like this existed in our world.
I don't think we're in our world anymore.
Follow the lineal path. You're forced to use a green orb. Head near the red orb first. This is the... I think it's actually just missed a whole paragraph because it's this. I did not talk about the original path. So yeah, blue, drop down. Will light up the area. Use it to jump up. On fire! Ah!
Eat. Is that good?
Sure. Follow the path to reach an area with 3 smaller light blue portals. Check each one. Stockpile either life bottles, apple gels, and orange gels to max, then use nearby left. The fight. There's 2 forms. I'm not sure the first form gives us experience. I think we have 2 fights on our chicken anyway.
Yes. We have now infinite life bottle. Oh, shall we?
Do it.
Hey, we're on the title
What a
screen.
strange place.
Here are.
Who's
See
there?
an old man anywhere?
These are the
I do.
temporal crossroads, which connect the human and spirit realms that I created.
What's up, buddy? You Maxwell?
Are you Maxwell?
On my weird mechanical throne yet?
Maxwell's
Indeed.
creepy snake.
I am Maxwell, Lord of the Spirits. I never thought humans would reach this place.
We've come a long way to ask you something. We want you to tell us about Mila.
Hmm?
We heard that you used Mila as bait. Can you tell us why?
I see. You must have been her companions.
Yes, we traveled together. She taught me to think about many things. About power, and what I must do. And then she died. That's when I finally realized what I should do. What I have to do.
And what is that?
Destroy the schism. It's the only way to save both Riza Maxia and Olympius.
Fool. The outside is overflowing with Spyrexes. Do you wish to destroy all of Riza Maxia? Her reason for choosing death had eluded me until now.
That she was dumb.
Now I am certain. You lot tempted Mila away from her mission. It is because of you she took such foolhardy actions. And
It's just
now
hilarious
you
to hear,
plan to dispel
Yeah.
the schism and
considering
bring
everything up in the
the
game
end
to
of
this
the
point.
world.
Yep.
Maxwell, please, listen.
Bane of my creation, be gone from my world.
Mila wasn't swayed by anyone, buddy. That one was the strength of her will and convictions the whole time. I'll try and let you have the mixing part.
Yes, I will make sure that I have a link dart that I can get into it for Elise. And yeah, Hellfire is on that one. I'll just use it instead of getting weird about it.
Light of the horizon, etch your name into fate.
Is this good?
Alright, well, we have it, so if you get that link dart in once we're
Yes.
in the second phase of the
Now,
fight.
once
it's
the
like-
fight actually starts.
Do you really understand? Can you possibly comprehend what you are attempting to do?
We know precisely what we are doing. That is why we do it.
Why do you think we came to ask you about Mila?
We want to know the truth behind Riza Maxia and why you would use Mila as bait.
What difference does it make? What would change if I told you?
We don't know, but not knowing certainly hasn't gotten us anywhere.
Keep treating us like children.
Teeny tiny toddler babies. Oh, Tifa would absolutely kill God.
Millennia ago, Spyrix appeared in this world. Spirits perished. Nature withered and died. Humans began following the path of annihilation. So I saved all the spirits and animals I could, and I gathered humans born with the ability to produce mana. It was then I created Riza Maxia and sealed them all inside it to provide a haven from the Spyrix. The world is an ark that must sail until Olympius falls. No one may disembark until then.
So what? We just twiddle our thumbs until Olympius dies?
That can't be the only way to save humans and spirits.
It is.
But at this rate, the people in Olympius will all die.
Pity them
Yeah,
not.
but he's doing like a Noah's Ark type
My
thing.
human allies warned them that Spyrix would bring nothing but annihilation. Yet the humans persisted in its use. Furthermore, once they realized that the spirits in their world were going extinct, they took drastic measures. They launched their assault upon Riza Maxia.
You're
You must be
dead.
referring to what happened 20 years ago.
That must have been when the massive hole opened in the schism.
Yes. I cannot leave this place, so I created Muse as my replacement to eradicate any intruders.
This music was created 20 years ago.
Folks snuck right in under
Ah, I
your
guess Mila
nose.
was as well, yeah.
And those
Yeah.
folks were Exodus?
A clever lot. They avoided my detection and went into hiding, so I came up with a plan. Exodus knew that if I were to die, my schism would die with me. I realized that with the proper bait, I could lure my prey out of hiding.
That can't be right.
Wait, you don't mean...
Yes. I created a life I could expose to my foes that would lure them into the open. You know by now who that is.
Mila.
How could you?
But did she know she was an imposter?
Nope.
I am not so careless. I engraved my words into her heart, and I had her raised to believe she was truly Maxwell.
But that means her mission meant nothing.
Does it though?
Did she even mean anything to you?
No.
Of course. She was an essential cog in my machine.
Don't you dare call her that!
I'll fucking get him, Jude.
Nothing.
I'll fucking get him.
I have given you the gift of the truth, yet your response remains the same.
Fucking punch it.
You let your emotions control you and seek to destroy that which you do not understand.
I understand you perfectly well, Maxwell. I just fucking hate you.
You're the only fool here!
A lowly human dares address me as such.
That's right. Why didn't you try to understand me? Why did you ignore your people?
Behold the power of the spirits.
I'm cursed.
One judgment.
You holding X?
Yes. Chunky.
I actually healed us in some way. Okay, I guess we're now actually gonna get to the proper part of the fight after this.
Whoops.
It makes no sense. How could people such as these have twisted my cog from her purpose?
The hell are you talking about? Mila never changed, not an itty bit!
Impossible.
Do you really not get it?
You've got it all wrong!
What?
Did you really create Mila?
Indeed. He seems to know nothing about her. Mila change. Preposterous.
What are you talking about?
We all know Mila would never abandon her mission.
Then how do you explain her actions? Her mission was never to destroy the schism.
Mila sacrificed her life trying to save everyone. She obeyed only her own heart. Nothing she did was for you.
What complete nonsense.
You can't even consider the idea that she might have decided
I think we're
herself.
still not in the proper start of the fight, so we'll see. Oh, got my scrub.
Finally.
Woo!
The great spirits, gather!
I won't lose!
Behold the power of the spirits! Hellfire! Earth, water, wind, fire. All will be led to one truth, one judgment that befalls us all. Elemental meteorite!
Keep
Honestly,
spamming the same shit.
that heals some of us. Because, like, most of us have at least one element that we are, in fact, over 100% resistant to.
Yep.
Punch him, Jude. Punch him!
I'm going to keep spamming my Mystic Art.
No matter how many times you regain your feet, I will simply knock you down again. Your life ends here.
That may be what you think, but it's not for you to decide.
Ridiculous. Look at yourself, fool. You can barely even stand up. Do you really think you have the strength to resist me?
Yes, I do. I know that I do.
You can't hit the broadside of the barn with those things.
I know, right? Max was a terrible aim.
To be fair, he has in every Tales game.
This is impossible. You must die.
I want to put your fists on, Jude. Hurt more if you had your foul arms on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, fucking jack that old man! Hey, Mila.
I must be dreaming.
Is this truly happening?
She's gone for quite a while
Oh,
on
yeah.
Jude's side of the story.
No way!
I think it actually been completed, it would have been sold even more.
Mm-hmm. Good boy, punching Maxwell.
Is it not Maxwell's mission to protect the future for all of us, both human and spirit?
But how can this be? Was this
And he
the
does
boy
refuse to
Yes.
believe that in this in any way could come from Mila.
Uncertainty
Yup.
makes you
But if you
weak.
see Muse, like,
Oh yeah.
you know, it kind of makes sense. She is the perfect cog in,
I don't realize that
Maxwell's
Jude's story
machine.
you never hear the four speak.
yeah.
I guess maybe this is the only moment
Are
we'll
you all
hear
sure
it.
about this?
How
Nope.
dare you?
Yeah, I think only she can hear them.
Okay, Jude. Let's go.
Right. Here we go.
How many levels is Mila gonna
You
get
know,
here?
our final, like, actual leveling. 20 points.
20 points, 10 levels.
Do this, throw everyone's skills on, and then we'll beat the shit out of Maxwell.
I do love beating the shit out of old men.
Mm-hmm. Especially when they deserve it. If we get, like, any...
Ah, yes, EXP share.
Yes, we should mention that we went and found the Ifrit's treasures
We
that
did, for
had
happiness
these.
and EXP share. Yeah, they weren't hard to find.
Yep. Three whole
What's
staff
second
damage.
first then? Strike and extra experience. Yeah, because that have a better healing.
Yep. Guard.
Ah, yeah, she just
She gets the even better version,
She
yes.
sure do.
She'll have a bunch.
Mobile casting, nice.
Full armor. Can't stagger during free run. There are some really silly ones.
has iron stance during casting.
Neat.
And we're just casting
And
time.
just casts faster anyway. Right. Well. Mila in or...
Yeah, let's do this party. That seems good.
Alright. And while we're here...
Yeah, make sure she gets that on.
No.
Alright.
Forget otherwise.
Let's go. She's really good in this fight, because she absorbs, like, all elements.
Yup.
Everyone, there is nothing to fear, even the great Maxwell.
How can this be?
Nothing is impossible with Mila. You were the only one that didn't see that, Maxwell.
Now's our chance. Focus. One.
Rum, 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 rum.
I don't think so.
You ready?
Variable blast! Behold the power of spirit!
Mila just dined him.
No. I don't care.
Time and space.
Ooh, it's a different Mystic card.
Yes, this is just Meteor Storm because of course the 4 are with us now.
Well, someone's still absorbing that.
Amazing.
It was Mila.
Not surprising.
And bye, Maxwell.
Yeah.
I heard a voice.
What?
Called out to
Whoa,
you.
1 million experience.
Alrighty then.
Holy shit. Whoa.
Neat. That's a lot of digits.
That's
Thanks,
so
spicy
much.
chicken roll.
That is twice as much experience as, oh, we are getting one because we got some 9s there.
Yeah. There we go.
But yeah, man, that was twice as much experience as Agria and Pressa got us.
Yep.
We probably are gonna hit max level when we finish the game.
I think so.
The Devil Beast helped, but yeah, the bosses give so much experience.
Mm-hmm.
20 times EXP was the way to fucking go.
Sure was.
I feel
Yeah,
blessed
she
to have lived
is.
long enough for this reunion to think that we would meet again.
This feels like a dream. But it's real, isn't it?
It is funny how you never really learned how she, like,
Welcome
came back to life.
Yeah, she just comes back.
Yep.
Thank you.
Like, you'll eventually learn that she's a spirit now, but, like, it doesn't really go over any more of it.
Hey! Stay away from us!
I guess that's the impetus to play her story. If
Yeah.
you play Jude, is
It is
like,
kind of the big mystery.
The 4. Tell me.
Do they speak now? Do we hear them? Here we go, come on.
I could no longer
There we
we
go.
and allow you to continue with this folly.
Right, exactly. So we decided to help Mila out and bring her to the spirit realm.
How dare you? I gave no such order.
Lord Maxwell, all people have hearts and minds, just the same as we do.
You can't just treat them like tools, even if it does help save the world in the end.
Maxwell, you may have been the one to give me my mission. Nevertheless, it was still my own mission.
You exerted your own will. And that was a decision that came straight from
Definitely hits a little harder on this side.
Mm-hmm.
Because you really actually get that he did not actually consider Mila, like, a being with her
Yes,
own will.
yes, a person.
But what kind of life is that for its people? We all just want to live.
I feel like Mila's story should have heard more of that conversation.
Yeah, I think so.
Like, you were watching over it, I feel like we should have, like, heard bits and pieces of it.
Yeah.
And Mila's story was definitely also, like, rushed and phoned in.
Yes.
Is what ultimately led me astray.
Like, in some ways, it's even more rushed. It's just more obvious in Jude's story because that has a lot of plot beats that need to be rushed through.
Yep.
Whereas in Mila's story, anything they wanted to do could kind of just be dropped.
Energy into the world. That should protect the world's spirits. At least for a time, anyway. It will grant us a reprieve.
Oh, game over. It's all good.
Possibly
Save
even a
the
few
world. Everything's
Thank you, Maxwell.
going great. It's going good. Nothing
We'll figure
could
out a solution.
possibly go
Both
wrong.
Riza, Maxia,
It's
and
true.
Olympius will live on together. We'll find a way. You have my word.
So, Maxwell, you would step down from your rightful place as this world's god?
Just fucking steps in. What a boss.
Pardon me.
Hi, guys.
You're back.
Answer me, Maxwell.
I have grown weary of constantly being at the mercy of human hearts.
Maxwell.
If you wish to abdicate your throne as Riza Maxia's god, then I shall sit upon it in your stead.
A mere human to replace me as my equal? How absurd. You are not worthy at all.
Guys is doing what I always love doing. He's attacking a deeper than God. Is that why I love him so? Because he's just me. He's just me walking in being like, yeah, I'm here to attack
I'm
you.
afraid that's not gonna work for me either.
It matters not. I don't need your approval.
That's throwing Mila's words back in her face. She did say that.
Yep.
And we did see him retrieve the lamps in
Yes.
Jude's story as well.
Yep. This is a lot better setup in this, of course.
What choice did I have? After all, you refused.
And of course,
to
Maxwell
do
now
what I said.
immediately sees the whole useful tools thing.
Have you lost your mind?
I cannot allow you to destroy the schism.
Maxwell, you shall serve as the cornerstone of your own world.
He's the only person in this whole big plan who actually stuck to the duty that he gave her.
Yeah.
It is my mission to protect the schism. My mission. Mine, mine, mine.
Release me right now. That is an order.
I'm afraid it's too late. You're always too late.
Muse, come to me. Are you prepared?
Whatever my lord wishes.
Fucking reaching in to grab a sword.
As you do.
God, guys, this is the coolest fucker ever.
You can't be to unleash it.
You hate that trope, except when Gaius does it.
Oh, I fucking love when Gaius does it, yeah.
A sword that can slice through space and time.
I don't expect we'll meet again. Farewell, my sister.
You can't be serious.
Why are you doing this? Gaius!
For the sake of those who were killed, I will go to Olympius. And you shall return to Riza Maxia, where you cannot interfere!
Come on, you gotta be kidding me!
I think it honestly doesn't bother me as much because there's not the sexual component that there is in basically every other fucking time a dude is drawing a sword from a lady's chest. I know that seems weird because he's literally drawing a sword.
What should we do?
But like, you know he's not in any way, you know, interested in Yusei. And she's not in any way interested in him, whereas like, every other time it's a dude pulling a sword from the chest, there's a weird sexual tension between the two of them.
Another one!
Alphen included, honestly.
This man is not worthy of the name Maxwell.
And definitely Xenoblade 2.
Everyone brace yourselves.
Well, I can think of 3 games that do it, so, a lot, apparently.
Fairly decent amount.
Where am I?
On the floor.
Mila.
Hey there.
Good morning.
This is animes that do it.
Yeah, Utena definitely
Hey,
does it.
How are you feeling?
I'm all right, but where are
Though that's a
we?
girl pulling a sword
This
from a
is
girl's
Baelen's
chest.
residence.
Yeah.
Who's that?
My cousin. You know, the one in Olympias? I could have sworn I mentioned him before.
So that must mean...
We made it to Olympias!
Rise and shine. How are you feeling?
Not bad.
I'm fine. Baelen, I presume?
Yep, aka the guy who saved your butts. Not that it was a dramatic rescue or anything. Running into you was pure luck. Feel free to shower me with gratitude, though.
Sure. Hey, Baelen, don't we seem, strange to you?
Maybe a little bit.
I'm surprised you recognize me. It's been 20 years.
That's Uncle's gun, huh? You should thank him for
Doesn't
it.
seem to have any teeth strokes, but it is a
Tricky
thing
thinking
that
the dead.
happens. So, yeah.
Right. Good point. Huh, where is it?
Your cousin sure is interesting.
He's an odd bird, even for Olympias.
You looking at my leg?
No.
Jude,
Don't worry about it. Childhood mishap. Calibration complete.
Baelen, stop.
Why?
Hey, that's...
I didn't think folks from the other side would have seen one of these before.
A Spyrex.
Hold your horses.
Huh?
Life would be a drag without it. Literally.
Pyrex. Good?
Not always bad.
Oh,
The moment of realization.
Well, I whip something up. It's your first time.
Although
on the
hers
side.
doesn't actually kill spirits. It's already using the... It uses the life
It
force
uses
of the
the spirit
person.
fossil and yeah, the
Uses the
person's
fossil,
life force.
yeah. That's why it fucking hurts.
Yep.
That last battle was a little too close.
Was it?
Agreed. If Jude hadn't been there to save us, it would not have ended well. You have my thanks.
Sure. Don't worry about it.
Even in the midst of combat, you really do look out for others. But taking your focus
Those are
off
the
your
normal
opponents
ones.
like that
Where did
could
we get
land you in
this?
an early grave.
Seems like it's probably his restore,
course.
like, partner power.
Oh,
Someone
yeah,
who
yeah,
didn't
you're
give a
right.
damn about
Totally
me
is.
either. So keep up the good work, champ.
Will do.
So in other words, you only want to fight with people who are willing to die young.
Oh, you got it all wrong. I only want to fight with people who are willing to help me die old.
Heck yeah.
Alright.
There should be a bunch of skits. So. Maybe?
Maybe.
Want to give us a skit?
Nope.
There it is.
Really you?
Do I look like someone else?
This one we definitely saw.
Yes, and there's another one we will have seen as
And
well.
yourself?
But yeah,
You
we're
seem
just
different from last I saw you.
Really?
heading
A little bit.
out of the building. I think.
It definitely feels like that skit would hit a little better if we had gotten all of the planned content for it, from like
Yep.
him actually
Mm-hmm.
like giving into despair and then coming
Yes.
out to it on the other side.
Yep.
You really need that little bit where it's like Mila's dead, but he's still kind of like
Yes.
trying, and then
Yes, and then falls apart when
When
music
Niakara happens.
when music kills everyone.
This is
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Olympian city of Triglyph. Welcome.
Be another skit, and then we should go into the commercial district for a scene. We'll get a skit we've already seen, because the other two are Mila only. See, we only get the ones where they Mila
recap the entire
yes, they
story.
recap what had to happen to Ivor and Pressa and Agria on Mila's side.
Yep.
Perhaps that
Let me just go to the
cable
commercial
is
district. We've
somehow
seen the
conveying
skits before.
luminescent energy to that lamp.
How could they have possibly built a city this
I
size?
believe we're
Yeah, everyone is super fucking chatty
I
here.
believe we're just heading back to the apartment, so then we should get some skits that are Jude only.
Okay.
This city sure is strange.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I feel like there's something missing.
That'd be spirits.
There's no nature.
Indeed. I haven't spied a single blade of grass, let alone a tree.
Is it because they're using
What about the
spirits?
lovely dresses?
More likely because there aren't any spirits.
There's a plant.
Exactly.
Probably a
As the
fake
spirits became
plant.
scarce,
Yeah.
all signs of nature withered with them. Olympias is in its death throes.
So this world needs spirits.
What was that?
Alvin, what does that poster say?
Support the Otherworld Reactor Plan. They were probably put up by a union of Spyrex using merchants.
Orf, orf.
It sounds
Orf.
like they're really dependent on Spyrex.
You look like a deep-pocketed lot. Help us pull the plug on the reactor plan.
Tell me, old-timer.
Oh, I'm actually dead. We are a deep-pocketed lot. We have like $1 million.
We have a lot of
The
money.
government isn't free, you know.
Phew! Did you take a bath and booze today?
What's the deal
We
with
probably
this dog?
should do is
I won't
go
stop the other wolves reactor
to... We can actually do that after, but we should go to the inn and buy another, like, use a chicken and then buy chicken.
Yes, refill the stock.
Yeah, because we're at 1,
Yep.
I think.
Yes, and we're gonna go into another place with a lot of tight corners.
I wonder how
Yep.
Gaius intends to stop the plan.
With Muse's power at his disposal, they could show up on this side at any moment.
That's
Definitely
true.
a level as well.
Mm-hmm.
No point in moping around on an empty stomach.
Yeah, we'll do that
Everyone
after
should have
these
that food
scenes.
ready by now.
Yep.
So we have to go back to the apartments and then out anyway.
Yep. And then we'll walk past here anyway.
We'll have to go into, like, the Sea Haven.
Yep.
This one we've
Oh,
seen.
it is you!
T-Bow.
Great.
T-Bow.
It's a whole different world.
No, Jude.
Just like us.
This happened last time as
Yup,
well, yeah.
everyone just talking
Can't
constantly.
stand to hear Balin prattle on like that.
Really?
We've seen this one as well. Cool cousin Balin, who's helping save the world.
Mm-hmm.
Heading out?
Hey, cousin.
I'm off to Helioborg. I hear the
Oh, the
results of some
texture
new
on
Spyrex
his
research just came in.
pass
Oh,
is
right.
Yes.
You did say you were an engineer.
bad.
I noticed that earlier, yes.
I didn't realize
It has
that
a
first
Tales
time
level
through.
portrait on it.
Sure does.
You can see it pretty well in the first scene where he shows up.
Food.
Feel free to dig in.
Thank you so much.
Aww.
Food motivated.
Rowan laughing in the back there. Extremely good.
If you don't mind me asking, where exactly did you find us?
Out past Helioborg, where I'm heading now. You were sprawled at the foot of the hill on the other side of the complex.
Mysterio does that a lot as well, where it's like two party members will be like talking in the back while you're getting the main story.
Mm-hmm.
Like people are actually like interacting with each other instead of just like
Standing around waiting to give their line.
Oh, yeah,
That's new.
this is one of the
Was Pressa her real name?
And we'll get another one
was her alias as an Ultra
once we go up to
spy.
Balin's place.
You and Pressa were friends, right? When she fell, why didn't you call her by her real name?
I don't know it.
Because I forgot it. I can't be expected to remember every little thing.
That's horrible. You really are a jerk.
Why lie about forgetting her name?
When Pressa was a kid, she was abandoned by her family. So she always hated the name they gave her.
So that's why you...
That's why nothing. When I couldn't grab her hand, I was everything they said and a whole lot worse.
Oh, Alvin. You complicated mess, you. Alright, we'll have a scene, and there'll be a skit, and we're just heading out. I love... This scene was absolutely, I was gonna say destroyed, but made
Mega
so
winged.
much better by the Mega Wings we had on everyone.
to get back to Rize Maxia.
Oh, I see. That's
Weird to
why
be
you
able to
asked.
see everyone.
Although, I'm not planning to leave until I find a way to help both Rize Maxia and Olympias.
It's definitely very obvious that they planned quite a bit more. in
More of like a
Olympias.
third act in this game.
Of course. I doubt I could figure things out alone. Just having you here would be a huge morale boost.
We mustn't underestimate the circumstance, though.
I mean, of course,
We must
like,
contend with
in
Spyrex devices,
Tales
the
of
Otherworld
Symphonia,
reactor
going to the
plan,
other world is
and
like
even
not
Gaius.
even the halfway point of the game.
Yes.
That's why you want us all to decide for ourselves.
Not like it's anything new to the series.
Try to head back
Have
home
that
or
kind of
figure things
thing.
out here, huh?
It definitely wasn't gonna be like a
No,
whole nother
no.
world.
But it was definitely meant to get a bit more time in the cooker than we go to the one single dungeon where Jude realizes that spyrites are the answer.
Spyrites are awesome.
I want to figure out what I can do about this.
Well, you know I won't agree to anything that hurts my own people.
I mean, they're Jude's people too.
Something
Turns
to help
out.
the spirits as well.
Halfway, anyway.
I do like that he is the perfect ambassador between the two worlds, but the game never like
I will take the extra effort to
goes super hard in
yeah,
that.
it doesn't ever be like, Jude, you're half and half.
Do you get it?
That means
Do you get it?
You've got one foot in both worlds.
Spirits are another part of
Kind of like
nature's
Mila
cycle,
did
just
with the
like humans.
human and the spirit world.
Yep.
What? When the game just fucking lets it lie.
Yep.
God damn.
I've thought long and hard about this. Jude, if you're convinced...
It is like, the game is not subtle, but it's also not going to tell you every single thing that it's doing.
Debating this. We need to head to Helioborg.
She's got a point. Any place working on Spyrix research is probably involved in the other
Kind of similar to FF13 in that way. Honestly, FF13 has an awful lot it's telling you at all times explicitly, and then a lot that's running in the background.
Mm-hmm.
That it isn't explicitly telling you, but you can infer from like
Is my role
everything
to
in the
offer
game.
support, or is it to lead?
Alright.
Okay, it's
what's
part and
been
blow.
done?
You did all you could.
Leia's been really sad recently.
Is it about Agria?
She slapped Leia's hand away, even though Leia was trying to save
She's
her.
a fucking weirdo that
Why'd she
way.
have to be so
Mm-hmm.
cruel?
Is that
Cool
what
to
she's
kill
like?
Leia. She must have struck some sort of nerve in Agria. Some part of herself that she just couldn't let go.
Why are you taking Agria's side?
I'm not taking her side. I just understand her is all. I know what it's like to get trapped in a prison of one's own design.
So what could we have done?
If I knew the answer to that, I wouldn't have attacked you the way I did. But I do know one thing. Leia didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Definitely feel like the Chimeriad suffers a little bit from all the cuts as well. Because they are, every single time,
I know.
they are doing like a lot of things to compare the characters to each other, but because they just didn't quite get the time to bake, it doesn't really work. Like, Wingle's just a dick to Rowan most of the time.
Yeah.
Zhao's probably the most fully realized, but then he fucking dies.
None of them can channel spirits.
And he's also, you know, very
Alright, so
straightforward.
the-
Yeah, it's in
it's
the,
in the-
in
in
the
the-
Olympian
yes.
alphabet seem
Haven.
quite similar.
They're fundamentally the same. Get used to the cosmetic differences and you'll be reading fluent Olympian.
I have to use. Alright, then we're going to the lab. Where we'll fight Volt.
Mm-hmm. Beat the crap out of
Jude
him.
will have his realization, and then we might finish today.
There's a chance. It really
we're
depends
not
how long
sure.
these scenes are, yeah. Because it's just all scenes from here on out.
Yeah.
If we want to fight the devil beasts, we can, but I'm not sure it's even necessary.
No, we're not going to. But like, it was very hard for us to think about exactly how long Olympias was, because a lot of what we did in Olympias was backtracking to everywhere.
Yup, post-game side quest, basically.
Yes, it's like, how much of this is necessary? How long the scene is going to take? It's...
What's happening? Helioborg is under attack.
I think we just go to Helioborg and fight Volt. We
Yep.
do have all the scenes in Trig left.
Yes, we have the big final scene of everyone.
Which, yeah, might take
Who's
us
behind the
to,
attack?
like,
We have no
2.5
idea.
hours. We
The
don't
attackers were
know.
using calculatrix without Spyrix.
I think we might
How is that even
just
possible?
finish up.
What's that?
We'll see.
Spirit arts produced using Spyrixes. If the attackers didn't need them, I think we know who they are.
Sounds like Gaius is already making his move.
Let's go. I want to make sure Balin is safe.
Oh yeah, there's like 2 random Giganto monsters.
Yes, which we probably
It
also
must
won't
be
fight.
shocking for the Olympians to see us use.
Definitely.
Yep. Yeah, nothing new.
How far is Olympias from Riza Maxia?
Pretty sure we saw that one.
Yep.
Yeah, separated by an impassable wall. Metaphorical, man.
It's
but also
definitely-
physical.
It's definitely more of a metaphor than to be taken completely literally.
Mm-hmm. Don't really worry about
We've
the
seen this as
specifics.
well, yeah.
Yes. This is another one of Ifried's arcs? What are you talking about?
Is this another one?
What? Oh, did you like what?
I thought I skipped it.
Weird.
That was really weird.
I know, I was like, you skipped it, right? What?
I don't really know what happened there.
Alright, to Heliobor!
Just really wanted to tell us about another one of Ifried's arcs.
Hey, Vaywind, bye, Vaywind.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Vaywind.
When we get to Heliobor, we should do the levels.
Yeah.
Oh, I got like 10 from that million experience from Maxwell.
Thanks, Maxwell.
Check what level we actually are.
Yeah,
90!
we've hit 90s.
Woo! There, the max in this game is 100.
Yep.
Or 99,
I believe it's 99, but I'm not sure. And then, of course, after 96, it doesn't actually matter.
No, yeah. At least I think so. I think you don't need to get level 99. I could be wrong.
You might find out.
Holy ball, holy ball. We're gonna need one in Heliobor.
Heliaborg will be, yes, required.
Bird wanted you.
Yeah, don't honk at me, mister.
I'll honk at you if I want.
You do not have Warcry 2.
Try my best to guide you without taking all this.
This one's tough.
Where is
Once we get inside the building, I think we're fine.
Yeah, it's mostly linear except at the end when you want to like turn off before all the way up, but...
Yeah.
A Spyrex casing.
Entering no, we're just continuing on the hall and exiting.
Yep.
This looks like a storage
Yeah, then we'll
space
get a
for
scene there, and I
Spyrex.
think from there we can go straight to the lab room.
Yes.
Did Gaius do this?
We might have the map.
True.
We should
That
check
will
if we
help.
have the map because that'll make things...
Yep.
Whoever it was leveled the larger facilities and warehouses, but left the other buildings intact.
In other words,
There they are,
their
just
goal
down
is not an
see,
invasion
just
of
off
the
screen.
The military.
Who do we know that uses a big ass sword? Aww, it's at least sympathizing with
We should
Alvin.
hurry and look for Balin.
Because he's worried about his cousin.
Hmm.
Aw, what a cute moment. She's so mad at him, but like, you know. Seeing him so worried about his cousin, she's realizing why he was doing everything he was doing.
Yep.
Like her, she was cut off. He was cut off from his family. You do see Elise mature so much over the course of the game, and it's very good.
Mm-hmm.
Stained critical, yeah.
Yep, gonna get a few of those, I think. There aren't really that many skills left.
No. But yeah, it is very, very funny with SP. Skill equals 1 SP and just how much
Just
you
breaks
can
the
pull
game
out. Oh, there was something there.
utterly.
Ah, okay, nah.
That's fine, thanks.
Spirit arcs in the air. Double EXP when she beats an enemy after a backstab? That's a weird one.
Pretty specific, yeah. Pretty late in the game for it, I guess.
Well, I mean, her skill comes from backstabbing and dodging it.
True,
So
yes.
it kind of just like flies in with that, and you can always get it earlier if you like
I can't
beeline
believe
for
the
it.
size of this facility. Everything in Olympias is so
That's-
grandiose.
It's like a city in and of itself.
Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, we should check if there's a map because that'll tell
Help
where we need to go.
me.
Yep.
Are you okay?
Buster Wolf?
You lady with those sick Heelys.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I think I'll be okay now.
This place seems deserted. Do you know where everyone went?
Ran for
Some
the
people
hills.
got out early. I don't know about the rest. It was pretty chaotic.
Did you see the attackers?
The soldiers hit us like a wave. They were led by some guy with a giant sword and a flying woman.
Well, that settles it.
And Sky's music.
They told us they'd destroy every last Spyrix, then they ordered us to retreat.
Sounds like something he'd say.
Wait. He can't be. Gaius must be planning to eliminate every Spyrix in the entire world.
Just to stop the Otherworld reactor plan? Isn't that a bit extreme?
No, it's a sound plan. Olympias' situation won't change as long as it has access to Spyrix. Even if the current plan is halted, someone else will eventually come up with something
Yeah, and try to use Reason Maxia like a battery.
Gaius is going right to the heart of the two-world problem.
Sounds
First
like a
in
lot of
practice.
work. But if
Wouldn't
Gaius'
quite work
anything
like
is
that.
determined- Damn it. That puts Balin in danger.
It's a very threat of violence
Yes.
type of answer.
Excuse me. Do you know anything about someone named Balin? He's a
Oh, and
Spyrix
she
engineer.
asks.
You might
I
find him
know.
over in the Spyrite Research Wing.
What?
Officially, it's called the Military
It's
Research
because
Wing.
she
but
notices
I
that
wouldn't get your
Alvin
hopes up.
is like
Yup.
upset,
Freaks
but
are
like
probably still wreaking
won't
havoc.
ask.
Covering it.
she asks for him. I love Elise. She's so good.
I'm sure he's okay.
Don't worry about me. You just worry about Gaius.
Yeah, but still...
You already have enough on your plate. Your job is to keep moving forward, remember?
Right.
We don't have time to worry right now. The sappy stuff will have to wait.
All right, thanks.
So where's this military research wing anyway?
Just ahead. If it's still standing.
Wings.
Be careful.
Wings. That's
Just
Alvin's
like old
wing.
times.
I know. They're not big enough though. Might have to make them bigger.
they're not in the
just
way of
for
everything.
old times.
You sure
yeah.
you're gonna be okay?
Save it, I'm fine.
No, but I'm
Nope.
sure it's through here and
Yeah.
then the door to the left.
Think so, yeah. So far, no
To the
door,
right, I guess.
which is fine.
I think it's this door. Yes.
Ah.
Oh, hello. Uh-oh.
Ah!
Oh,
I had it, and I didn't. We did just get it, but I don't know if that counts when it links.
no! Yeah, we'll
I
see.
feel like it doesn't show up in encounter links.
Yay, Jude!
No.
No. We did get 64,000 experience.
I'm just getting...
There's always...
Alright, first door on the left. Door. That's for...
Sure did.
We'll never find Balin or Gaius at this rate.
Let's look somewhere
There's
else.
a room for another scene, then head west and go up the stairs.
Hold on.
What is it?
Happen. It's Alvin's time to be the hacker. I'm in.
Alvin with the hunt and peck.
This confirms it. They created a Spyrite with the information Exodus gave them. Something called Volt.
Interesting.
So Gilland really was trying to save Olympias with Spyrites.
Who's a dick, though?
According to this, that Spyrite thing was powered about a half an hour ago.
That sounds like it was one of the reasons for the chaos that transpired here.
Where'd it go?
I don't know exactly, but it looks like it climbed to one of the floors above us. What do you think?
It might be worth checking out.
Why do you say that?
I don't have any proof, but I think Gaius might have activated it. If he did, we should find him nearby.
But what would be his motive for using Spyrite?
I have the same question. I think it's important we get in contact with him.
Jude, it's not that I don't want to meet him. But if Gaius is dead set on destroying all Spyrexes, I doubt he'll listen to anything
don't know
we
what
have
skill
to
it is
say.
though.
Well, let's
Cross
find
that
out.
bridge when we get to it. If that's his plan, then I'll just have to stop it.
You say that now.
I feel like it might be minimum damage, but I'm
how
not
much
sure.
you respect
No, it's
him,
widened limits. I don't know what that
just as you respect Mila.
Please, Rowan. There's no need for this.
You sure you won't back down in front of your hero, kid?
Hey, Jude doesn't need a lecture from you. Yeah, died and made you head honcho.
It's okay.
Still mad at him though.
I do respect Gaius.
Still
It
mad,
doesn't
but
mean I
cares
have to
about
follow
him.
his path.
Nice.
I can create
Nice.
my own. Otherwise, I'll never make my own decisions. I won't grow up to be who I want to be.
Well said.
And I do think when you play this game like twice and get both stories, you really do get the whole like theme of growing up and making your own choices,
Yep.
not just following the will of someone else.
Yep. And blackout.
The base's power went out.
Oh,
proceed
I
with
realized
caution.
Elise was hiding behind Alvin. Oh. Ah.
Be careful here. Touching the wrong...
Oh, that's a good one. Right at the bottom for Yes. So, like, if you use an arcade art and you don't, like, you know, it over limit's supposed to end before you get the Mystic art off, it keeps going until you get the Mystic art off, which is...
Yep.
Alright, then all the way west and up the stairs.
You're gonna be a little
We're
awkward.
just continuing up the stairs.
Press doggo.
I'm not afraid of the dark. Do your worst.
We're counting on you, Elise.
Is this next?
Yes.
Supposed to go
I
in?
think there isn't like a staircase on the other end
Hey,
there, maybe.
Get off me. You can't
Elevator.
hide.
I think it's this room.
Well, no, because
Yes.
yep, it's got the save.
Alright, then we're gonna go fight Volt. Got plenty of chicken on still.
Yep. Only used one of them.
Hey, Volt.
Orb.
Alright, after this and then the scenes in Triglyph, I think all we have to do is go fight.
Yes, I believe so.
Like, go to the Dimensional Void and fight. We have to go to the Void and then go back to Triglyph for the
It
scenes.
appears to be
Yup.
a spirit that
I
can
think
control
everything we did after that was completely optional.
I believe so,
The
yes.
way Celsius
I mean, we went into the final dungeon and then went back to Rize Maxia from there.
Yes.
And we could have just gone on to the final boss
Yes.
at that point.
We won't get any answers until we calm it down.
By beating the shit out of it.
Yep.
I'm
so
here.
much electricity.
So much sound and light.
So what? That's not enough to stop us.
Perfect.
Go, Tipo!
It's actually healing me.
Yup.
Because I absorb,
Yeah, your armor has both fire and wind resistance on it, I believe.
he's doing no damage to me. People
there you
murder.
go.
Alright, he stiff summoned a lad.
He summoned another one, but I think I killed him incidentally.
We finally stopped it.
This only gave us 600,000
I
experience.
know, right? It's not a million. It's not a sweet million.
Helped my blood circulation.
All right.
I feel I'm just getting.
Never stop.
Yeah,
Still getting there.
You go down to one. I feel like everyone just has like one or two skills left to get.
Just another easy battle for yours truly.
If we've
Heck
learned
yeah.
anything from Celsius and Volt, it's that Spyrites are tough customers.
Not this playthrough.
They're
Nope.
just as strong as the great spirits.
They literally are older spirits.
They sure are. Hey guys, what's up?
We were wondering when you'd show up.
Interesting. I never expected to find you here.
So you've come to Olympias after all.
I'm assuming you're the one that activated Volt. I don't understand your motive, though. Were you testing its potential?
Potential? I would never entrust my people's lives to something as tenuous as potential. I attempted to tether with a Spyrite, precisely because it is something you would consider.
What?
But it was for naught. Their power is far beyond human control. That leaves us with no choice but to eradicate every last Spyrix from this world.
So that really is your plan.
Don't you realize what would happen?
We would end the Otherworld reactor plan once and for all. Surely the end justifies my means.
What about the schism?
We will leave it in place. As long as Spyrixes exist, the threat of Olympias exploiting Riza Maxia remains.
And what of Maxwell? Do you plan
Yeah,
on
fuck
using
him, why not?
It is the duty of the strong to ensure that the weak do not perish.
This isn't right, Gaius!
What about it isn't right? We will safeguard the schism until the last Spyrix is destroyed. Then, we shall unite the two worlds.
What about all the people who will suffer if you eliminate their Spyrexes? Are you just going to ignore them?
Don't worry about the poor suffering humans. Gaius will protect them.
Jude, Mila, you of all people should understand the ideals I'm striving for.
What's the point of ideals if you force them on others? Don't you see what's happening? Spyrix is a necessity for these people. Take it away and they'll have nothing left.
Jude.
You talk only of possibilities. I demand certainties.
Maybe you're right, but I can't give up.
This conversation is pointless. Please, let's be off.
Yes, I suppose you're right.
Whoop.
What should we do now?
In the end, I couldn't. No, there are still things we can do. There has to be.
Wait a minute.
Hey, it's her cousin.
There's Cousin Elevator.
Woo!
Balin? Balin!
Huh? Alfred!
Didn't notice the
It
fight.
appears the elevator stopped working when the power went out.
He's been there the whole time.
Must
He
find
sure
some way
has.
To get them out of there.
Just having a lovely
Let's try climbing
chat.
to the elevator.
Wait! We can use Volt!
How? Wait, you can't be serious.
I know.
You're not planning on tethering with it, are you?
Is that really wise?
Maybe not, but it's worth a
It
shot.
will be if we all do it.
Only way to find out is to try. Volt!
Fuck off. Sensible. Ah, jeez, not you guys again.
It's still stuck. We need more power.
Please, just a little more.
This
all
must be
happened
the
to
same
Gilland.
backlash that hit Gilland. Give it up, Jude.
Not yet! When you doing?
Why do you insist on doing such reckless things by yourself?
Look who's talking.
Hey, don't leave us behind now.
We all want to get black lightning. It'll make our hair stand on end.
Something's bound to stick sooner or later.
We want to help too. Uh-huh.
Thanks, everyone.
She was vibing.
Almost there. Focus.
Now!
Elevator stuck.
Woo!
Thanks for the save there.
Balin, who are these people?
They're patients. Each one of them has a condition that makes it impossible to live a normal life, even with Spyrexes.
Wait.
So they have baby
Does that mean
spirits.
the next generation Spyrexes you've been researching are...
Yep. Those little critters they're using are Spyrites.
These creatures are
They're
spirits?
so cute.
They're so cute. They don't seem any more
Yeah, they are.
powerful than lesser spirits.
Of course not. They're lesser spirit Spyrites after all. Wait a sec. Are you telling me you don't know how Spyrites are made?
I mean,
Does a
no.
favor and
It's
assuming
top
don't.
secret, Balin.
Ask one of the other engineers if you want the full spiel. But in simple terms, you've all seen spirit fossils, right? If one of you Maxia folks pours mana into one, voila, a Spyrite is born from it.
How strange.
I guess there's multiple uses to those fossils, huh?
The only catch is you need a booster.
What? Wait, did you just say booster?
Yep. If someone with a booster pumps mana
People,
into a
you
spirit
did it,
fossil,
boy.
the calculatrix art inside takes physical form. And that's how you make a Spyrite.
How are they different from Spyrexes?
It's a matter of art precision. These Spyrites can be as precise as the Asperixis devices from back in the day.
I didn't expect to hear that name here.
Uh-huh. Too bad Asperixis devices consume spirits.
Does that mean Spyrites don't kill spirits when they're used?
Pretty much. They're fueled by the mana stored inside spirit fossils, after all.
One thing I don't understand. These people seem to have no trouble using Spyrites. And yet, we struggle to tether with Volt.
Spyrites made from great spirits are in a whole different league. The more powerful the base spirit, the lower the chances of a successful tethering. We're still just at a 50% success rate.
Hey, but that's more than enough.
At that rate, lesser spirit Spyrites might completely replace regular Spyrexes someday.
Then people won't suffer and spirits won't die either.
Problem solved.
We did it!
In the future, problem solving.
Does this mean that Olympias's environment might recover too?
It just might.
Thank you, Balin. You have no idea how much this helps us.
Seriously, it
You're welcome. I
helps us
guess.
tie up the entire
But
plot.
we really should be thanking you. You're the ones who saved our research, after all.
We did.
If you hadn't saved us, all of our Spyrite research would have gone up in smoke. Someday these people will be able to get on with their lives again.
Something tells me this Spyrite research is going to become very important.
Sure is.
Looks like we found the path we've been seeking.
Like I said, I do like it's a path and not
Yes.
Balin,
Deus Ex.
could you tell us the exact
Spyrite,
spot we found us?
it's not we turn
course.
Blastia into
collapsed at the end of
spirits and the
Rusal High
world
Road.
saved.
You can
Woo!
reach the high road by following this passageway here.
Now Gaius will have to listen to us, right?
Eh,
No, it's too late. I don't know why I know this, but that was our last chance to convince him.
that's cause he's stubborn. Alright, we are heading out this direction. You'll have seen
You look
this.
happy. I am.
Yep, going this way
Yeah,
and
it's up
then
and then right, I
east.
believe.
Yeah. Get to the part of the Highlands and then we'll just go to the Dimensional
The hell
Breach.
we're
We'll go
doing
back
fast.
to
It's just
Triglav,
past
have some
Harry
seats.
Bolt
Yeah, I think we'll
Fortress.
finish today.
I think we got it, yeah.
Might go a little long, but that's fine.
There's definitely a bunch of scenes at the end, but
Then we'll have a break over Christmas and New Year's for us to figure out what our next game is.
it's true, we have no concept yet. We haven't even really talked about it.
something green for once.
Yeah, but I wouldn't expect to see a big forest anytime soon.
Olympia stuff.
I just didn't make a poll. I haven't done a Patreon poll in the last couple of months.
True, we would be able to actually give people some time to vote.
I know, a lot of that is just like...
It's hard enough to pick one game.
Yeah.
3 games is, or even 2 games is like, oh god.
Well, that and we've had a lot of games like picked for us.
Yes, that
like,
as well.
When we did our like anniversary stream, that's when like Pokemon trading card game got picked.
Yep.
One Battletoads and then trading card games. So
Yes.
our Thursday slot has been set for a while. My Wednesday slot was set. I think like Professor Layton was a Patreon poll.
Mm-hmm.
And I went for finishing platinum, and then I haven't had one since. So.
Yep.
And yeah, I think Golden Sphere
Let me make sure I have this
game,
straight.
but then we went
We
straight
use
into
boosters
this,
to-
so... If our Stellar Glow has lasted for weeks and weeks and weeks.
Yes, Stellar Glow has been forever.
I just haven't had an opportunity to, like,
Yup.
have a choice. Alright, we'll think about it. We'll potentially put up a poll.
Also, poll.
Poll. Poll.
He said he found us sprawled at the foot of this hill.
Let's look for a path down.
What's that?
It's a hole. You've seen that hole
He
before.
must have fallen from there to the bottom of the cliff.
Isn't the rift a little small?
My guess is it's about to collapse. Jumping back through would be a leap of faith.
Count me out! It looks too dangerous! Let's head back to town and figure out another way.
Hey, everyone. If you plan on returning to Risa Maxia, then I think it's time we parted ways.
What? What makes you say that all of a sudden?
I know that we pulled off a successful Spyrite tethering together, and we found out some great news. But I'm afraid the only way to stop Gaius at this point is to fight him.
We can
I
take
don't
him.
want the way you feel now to get in the way of your true feelings.
I agree. If we can't be honest with ourselves about why we're fighting, then there's no point in fighting in the first place.
In other words, you want us to make our own decision.
It'll be a difficult ride ahead. I guess it only makes sense.
Mind if I have some more time to think? At least until you're all ready to leave?
Sure, of course.
Don't let your current emotions get in the way. I'm almost acting human.
Mila?
Sorry, it's nothing.
And this is where the fossil falls out.
Yep.
And Jude realizes that she's walking and she
Wait,
shouldn't be.
isn't this...
So yeah, this is when he realizes that her human body has been destroyed, and so she's not actually completely here.
There's no way replacing everything Spyrix with Spyrites is gonna be easy as it sounds. In terms of raw number...
That's a good skit as well, like basically being like, we're all hopeful in the scene, and the skit's
Yeah.
like, yeah,
It's still a lot.
It's a lot of work.
Alright, I assume we're going back to Balin?
Yes, going back to Balin's. So yeah, like it's gonna be pushback, you know, and there's
I
an
don't
awful lot of
understand.
Spyrixes we
The
have to
spirit
get
fossil
rid
came
of.
off. How is she able to continue walking?
Yeah, there you go. Because those legs are dead. Yeah, a little bunch. And then we are just going back to the temporal crossroad
Including this scene.
and beat the game.
Yep.
What are you doing, Alvin?
Figured I'd stay away, since everyone's so sick of me.
Maybe because you're a big fat liar.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, that's just who I am, all right.
Big, fat, and lying.
What about you, Elise? Wondering what to do?
Yeah. I just don't know what the right choice is.
Well, you're talking to the wrong guy. I don't know much about being a kid. Never really had a childhood.
So were you a member of Exodus ever since you were just a little boy?
Nope.
Yeah, that's right. I thought it was okay to trick people. When things would go bad, I'd just disappear. I'd take the path of least resistance. I pretty much just did whatever didn't hurt me, that's all.
Then, does that mean you won't be going with Mila and Jude?
You know what? That kid forces me to wake up and smell reality. They're all just so mature. The way they hide their real feelings about me.
Oh, now I get it. You're lonely, aren't you, Alvin?
I've never been much for expressing my feelings, I suppose. But even if they do hate me, I have to stick it out. I'm not leaving this time.
So does that mean that you really want to be their friend again?
I've learned that building real trust with people takes a lot more work than you think.
Being a grown-up sounds like an awful lot of pain.
Yeah, but that's mostly your
It seems like the older you get, the tougher it is to share your feelings with others. Anyway, no one will want to be friends with me until I can make the first move.
I can trust other people.
It's hard, but it sure beats being alone.
I wonder what I'm supposed to do now. What do I have to do to become happy?
Well, it's different for everyone. You just have to find what works for you. I'm sure you know what you want by now.
I guess so. It hasn't been easy, but I've learned a lot traveling with everybody. I know that. I definitely don't want to stop, that's for sure. I want to keep on learning more, and I want to make some new friends.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me.
Some help you are.
I told you, I'm the wrong guy to ask about this stuff. Sorry about that, kid. Huh?
I like how she's mostly talking without Tipo during this.
That's a thank you. I just wanted you to know that from now on, I'm gonna be your friend, okay?
How come the kids are the wisest people in this group?
All the animals are dumb. They're not relying on Tipo as much anymore.
Yep.
Trouble sleeping, young miss?
No, I'm asleep right now, Rowan.
I still haven't made up my mind. What about you?
I've reached a decision. I have decided to go with them.
I see. I wonder if I'm the only one who's still on the fence.
Are on a fence, yes.
You're not alone.
Huh?
When Lord Klein passed away, I inherited the keys to the kingdom, along with many doubts.
But eventually you figured out what to do, right? I used to think that everything works out if you do your best, but I've been proven wrong every time.
Does Agria still haunt you?
I keep thinking there might have been something else I could
It
have
was
done
only like 30
for her.
minutes ago.
I know that feeling well.
Oh, you mean with King Noctigal?
Am I that easy to read? Let me tell you, life does not become any simpler the older you get. But I must say, I am a bit surprised by you.
In what way?
I was under the impression that Jude was the one who occupied your every waking thought.
Come on now, don't be silly.
No.
Is it obvious?
Yes, I'm afraid it is.
You know, I once thought that if I became a nurse, that I might find happiness. After all, when Jude's happy, I'm happy. Simple enough, right? But now, I'm starting to get the feeling that Jude just might be better off without me. I mean, I don't want to get in his way again, you know?
Leah, would you like to know what my reasons are and why I've decided to go along with Jude
Please.
and Mila?
Are you willing to tell me?
I would like to be there to walk with them in the future that they wish to create.
That sounds like you.
But that's not all.
Huh?
I plan to take the lead and pull the two of them along behind me. That is my true desire.
And I? What do I really want?
I think you already know your answer, miss.
What I really want is to see Jude's smiling face again.
Rowan wants to be the, oh god, what did he call
I
himself
suppose
in
that's
that
it.
one skit?
a good
Legendary
reason,
Mighty
isn't it?
Geezer.
The Mighty Geezer! That skit was really hit Leia.
Guards down.
Guards down, bump! Well, hey Jude, I'm dead.
Hey,
Figure that out already.
don't you want to sit?
You've changed.
Not really. To be honest, I'm so scared I can't even sleep.
I told you before, if we can just dispel the schism, I'll handle everything from there. There's no reason for you to be afraid.
Mila! If the schism disappears, so will the temporal crossroads, right?
Yes. The destruction of the schism means the death of Maxwell. The temporal crossroads were born from Maxwell and that unique spirit climb, so they will vanish too.
Why? Why didn't I realize what's happened to you? I know. You never told me because you wanted me to find my own answer first. Isn't that right?
I mean, she only just came back like half an hour ago, Jude.
It's moving pretty quick.
I'm not entirely sure when you were supposed to figure out she was dead.
It was just easier for me that way.
Huh?
I do like that too, how Jude assumed she had some
She had a
deep
reason.
purpose for it, but
It was a
actually,
facial for the spirits.
she just was like, you know, like she didn't
So they
want to
wanted
hurt him.
you, Maxwell.
Was, like she said, very human of her.
It was, you know, easier for
We won't be
her
able
not
stay
to tell
together
him.
anymore.
The sadness of parting is a human emotion. Such emotions no longer apply to me.
Yeah, she's the one that cries at the end.
And there's no other way. Is there?
Maxwell created me, so perhaps he could restore my human body. Jude, is that what you really want? Let's create a new future for all the spirits and people in the world. And let's create it together.
Together.
Oh, hey guys.
Gaius!
I couldn't help
Just
but
relax.
overhear your touching conversation.
To tell you
Having a
something.
moment, I see.
That's all.
I'm here to interrupt.
What then?
We are ready to commence our operation to wipe out every Spyrix in Olympias.
So your attack from before was just to check whether Spyrites were usable?
Exactly.
You came here to tell us that?
No. Listen. You have a dream for the future of the world that is vastly different from mine. So,
Take it easy.
this is a piece of Muse's power.
The power to slice through space? What of it?
Here, I give you a chance to return to Riza Maxia quietly if you choose to.
You'd still offer us a chance to end things peacefully.
Gaius, you know full well that we can't walk the same path. Not anymore.
If you wish to make your dream a reality,
Definitely.
then come and face
Also
me.
interesting that they're flipped
won't
because Milo was trying to destroy the lance
Yep.
and Gaius was trying to keep it.
Yup.
Wait.
And now he's
What about
hellbound
Muse?
on destroying Spyrixes and we are
She is
deciding
very
no.
torn.
Yup.
She has incredible power, yet she knows not how to use it. In hindsight, I was cruel to force such a weak person to become strong so suddenly.
He wants to save her too, doesn't he?
Hey. I know I might just be fighting for selfish reasons now, but I know that I have to go face Gaius. I need to get a grip on these fragile feelings. Otherwise, I won't become the adult I want to be. So, Mila, if I ever stray from my path, promise me that you'll be there to remind me who I really am.
I will.
The Gaius is giving us one last chance to do side quests.
Yep. Like, you're at the end of the game. It's time for end game side content.
Sleep well?
Yes.
That might have been the best sleep I've had in my entire life. I was dead to the world.
I decided I'm coming with you. I won't bore you with my reasons, though.
Thanks, Leia. Let's do our best.
Yep. I'm coming too. And me 3.
I shall accompany
Platinum
you
would
as well.
actually be quite difficult if
Wouldn't
we
do for
hadn't
the only Olympian
already
here to
gotten
sit this
it
one out.
years and years ago.
Yes.
It's a very
Please make up
grindy
your
platinum.
minds.
Oh my god, you have to do everyone's special skill like 100 times.
Then there's
Yup.
something we need to tell you. Check this
Often
out.
something you can only do like once or twice in a battle.
Nifty
But it
knife.
takes like
Gaius brought
quite a
this
bit to
us
grind
last
out
night.
each one
He called it a
individually.
piece of
Yeah, I
music.
spent quite a few hours
Does
grinding
that
that
mean we
out.
could use it to tear open the breach?
Looks like it.
Gaius truly
But I
is
got the platinum in
inscrutable.
2013, so who
mocking us.
cares?
I don't think so. We might be fighting against one another, but he's a good guy.
Nice to see her actually talking to me.
Well,
I appreciate it. Thanks.
you're welcome.
Hmm.
It's a bummer there's nobody here to send off the heroes.
That shouldn't be a problem.
We'll just have to accept that we're unsung heroes.
Hell yeah.
Who needs an adoring crowd? Let's have a pre-battle cheer.
If you insist.
Couldn't hurt.
Make sure to put some feeling into it.
Indeed.
Here goes nothing. Everyone, let's finish what we started.
Woo. This is the point in the story where your menu turns green
Yes.
for the end
Although
game.
there is,
There's actually,
still
yeah.
one difference left.
Yup. Yeah, Mila's menu was always pink and Jude's menu is always blue up until this point when they both turn green. Yeah, so at this point we've got 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Maybe it is 99.
So maybe it is just up to 99. That would make sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. 99, yep.
Looks like it. The Wingle will get us a few levels, but I think that'll be where we finish up.
Yep, that sounds good though.
Muse seems to have fallen completely under Gaius's control.
I'd say it's more that Muse has finally found someone she can rely on. She had been yearning for someone to guide her.
That girl has some big-time dependency issues.
A little
She's
bit.
like my own dark shadow. I wish we could have met under different circumstances.
Whatever the nature of their relationship, Muse's ability to manipulate dimensional space.
When we
is
get to
now
the
in
rift, we'll
Gaius's
get a whole
hands.
bunch of side
That
quests
is
on
no
us.
matter.
That'll be funny.
Agreed.
One of which is
Even
apparently
great
Jude
spirits are
only,
no
which is
match
very
for a
funny.
blade that can
Weird.
sever dimensional barriers.
That doesn't sound promising. Should we turn tail and run away?
Yes, let's do that. Do you really think I would say such a thing?
Of
Never
course
way.
not.
You know me well.
But what about fresh mutton?
Warp to the dimensional breach.
Technically a dungeon, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Got enemies in it. It's got gold lads that I fought as Mila solo.
Well, I guess the Rusal High Road is specifically marked as a dungeon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is weird.
I guess it's because it is like a unique zone, the same way that like the swamp is a dungeon.
It's
the Flood
definitely a
Meadow.
bit like weird about what is other and what's
Yes,
a dungeon.
yes, definitely.
You're up.
Slash it. Slash it.
But yeah, it's like the other are all like the world map segments.
Let's go fucking destroy Wingle and Gaius and Muse.
Mm-hmm.
Can we look before we leap?
Nope.
Less looking, more leaping.
Yeah.
Not so fast.
What now?
You really think we can beat Gaius and Muse
Yes.
like this?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh god, yes.
Tell me you're getting cold feet.
Absolutely, we can beat Gaius
I
and
don't
Muse
think
like
that's
this.
what he's implying.
Do we need to take care of any business back in Riza Maxia?
We can
I'm
go
sure the
back?
skits will tell us.
Yes, we can probably return to Riza Maxia from the temporal crossroads.
Alvin has a point. We cannot expect help from anyone.
In other words, we must be fully prepared.
Right. We gotta think these things through. We're on our own after all.
Good point.
Nope. We're just
All right,
gonna-
I thought them through now.
We're just going for it.
Ready, everyone?
All done
Last
thinking.
one in has to kiss Tipo. Hey, no fair.
I got you.
Aw.
Aw, wee.
We're all
Because she's
bound
too
for the
small
same
to jump
destination.
herself. Aw.
Mhm.
Guess we'll never get the knack for doing things as a group.
Hey, it's worked for us so far.
I guess you're right. Well, looks like we're up.
In we go. In we go.
Me, yeah. Thank you.
Valid Kung Fu.
Merry Cheesemas.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, this is our last stream before Christmas.
It sure is. We're gonna beat the game for it.
Yeah, we are.
Hey, nice of you to join us. Either we ended up in a different place from last time, or it got a major remodel.
I don't know, looks pretty similar.
Gaius must have used Maxwell's power to alter things here.
Guess it's more movie.
Timey-wimey.
Where's Leia?
Cubes are circling.
Where'd you go?
I found another breach like the one we came through.
Don't tell me you went in it.
Yep.
I did. It leads to Riza Maxia, so that's the wrong way. Then Gaius and Muse must be that way.
This presents a dilemma. I assumed we would just be following the same path as last time.
At your age, Rowan, never assume things will be easy.
Well said. We have other dangers to contend with besides Gaius and Muse.
Mostly just Wingle.
It's really good how no one takes offense to anything Tifa says.
Mm-hmm.
Because they know it's Elise, and also that it's her inner thoughts that she wouldn't speak.
Yep. Alright.
It's just kid thoughts. Alright, let's do it.
Go finish the game.
That game. Again.
Once more.
Alright, so it's stealth, so it's,
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's talk to Balin.
It's stealth.
You don't want...
What a crazy place! But that's okay!
Have a chicken on, I assume?
Yep.
Oh, there he is! Shithead.
Just chilling.
Wingo.
Hey, Wingle.
So you
Time to kill all his Chimeriad.
I'm assuming you're not going to just let us pass.
Of course not. You should know well enough why I stand before you. Turn back now.
You know we cannot oblige to that.
Why are you so adamant about meeting His Highness?
We must stop him and dispel the schism. It is the only way for the people of Riza Maxia and Olympias to come together.
So you side with the Olympians now. Your fickle self-righteousness sickens me. I don't understand what His Highness sees in you. You will die here before you become any further burden to him.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, we ain't gonna die.
Yeah.
We're good.
Gaius!
I don't know.
Yeah. Use your Mystic Art. I don't get it.
But we can't afford to back down either.
We shall defeat you and proceed onward.
You can also just not use your Mystic Art. That's fine too.
We ain't gonna stop you. Thanks, Mila. Mila's bind is busted.
Ridiculous. Look how
It
long that
works
lasts.
on bosses.
And like gets them out of the exclamation point things. It's like one of the only things that stuns through that.
I know, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, she is one of the best partners.
We never saw it because like you were
I was playing
Mila
her most of the
a lot,
playthrough,
but
yes.
It really is ludicrous.
Like, all the partner powers are really
Honestly,
good,
Jude's
but...
is also really, really good.
Yep.
Like, being able
It's
to, like...
also a cool 800,000.
Yep.
Alright.
Yes.
I feel... I'm just...
Ilbert. His Highness is right. If we destroy the Spyrixes, the world will change.
You cannot force the world along a path it has not chosen for itself. That's a revelation I have finally come to accept.
Rowan.
Only now, you stand there after all that has transpired. At the front of the fight. How pathetic of you.
Ryan quite likes running up to enemies and bopping them, if I'm honest.
I must help His Highness achieve his vision.
Why push yourself to the limit?
Silence!
Wingle, Gaius has not killed all of us for precisely the same reason. That he keeps you at his side. If you were to die here, then Gaius's ideas will...
Not another word. Say no more, Ilbert.
I wanna die! I love dying and being dead!
Pull yourself together! Could this be a reaction to the booster?
I mean, it is in your head, Wingle. Bye.
Ilbert. Imoria Gaius. Oinuti. Tiora. Spiekeros beaya. Yayor seordo. Gumiba. Yuyan miba.
And plop.
Don't.
Bye, Wingle.
Now what? I can't exactly leap these gaps in a single bound.
What, you're not Superman?
Hardy har har, Alvin! Quit kidding around!
Huh?
You'll make it. Just flap your arms and believe in yourself.
Now who's a big fat liar? Seriously though, what's the plan?
Whatever.
No getting back
No
up
plan.
there.
Rowan, I hate to say it, but it's hard to believe.
The fact
we
that
will
there's
survive
no
that.
real final dungeon per se is also really
I
strange.
think I heard
Yes.
his voice right at the end.
Not a
What did he
bad
say?
thing. Final dungeons are usually
I
terrible.
could not make out his words. Regardless, it is not something that requires our attention at the moment. We need to focus on how to extricate ourselves from our present predicament.
Go fight
We
guys.
just gotta find a golden block
I think
to
the best
run
plan is
into.
for each of us to move
Man, we'd be
forward
able to
separately.
beat their ass though at this point. If we see some of those golden lads, we're fighting
Is it a
them.
race? We all know I'll get the Gaius first.
Was that lie meant to discourage those of us who will reach him sooner?
Whoa, Gramps. Getting feisty.
I'm totally gonna be first. I'll say hi to Gaius for everyone. Zing! Good one, Elise.
Happy trails, everyone.
So yeah, we're Jude this time on his own. Alright, we're just following the path. That lad there was a golden one.
Yep.
We saw two of them.
We saw two of them on the way here, yes. Never see another one again.
Nah. That was so funny.
That was incredible.
Like, holy shit. And it took so long to fight as Mila.
Yup.
It was worth it. And it wasn't, but it was worth it.
Was and or wasn't worth it.
It was funny as fuck, and that's more important than anything.
True. Hello, sir. Oh, there we go.
Good job. I think we got 2 chickens.
Yes.
Well, if we don't fight anything else, that should win.
Mm-hmm.
Not that it super matters, we're at the end of the game. But...
Yes. In fact, I don't think we'll even get a chance to level everyone
Oh,
else.
we'll actually get a fight here, won't we? So we'll actually need another...
You're right.
Mila!
We'll get a chance. I'm pretty sure we don't reunite before we die. Second time?
Oh, possibly.
I don't know. Actually, no, you're right. They come into the fight, don't they?
Yeah, I believe they do. I think that is the final
fight. We can level up Jude and Mila, and that's it.
Yep.
It's not working? This is what we're made of.
Rip to that dude.
We should totally put on a chicken anyway, just to, like...
You okay?
Thumb our noses at Gaius.
Yeah. Some spicy chicken rolls.
I'm fine. But I have to say, it's like fate keeps pulling us together.
Sure does.
Took you long enough to notice.
Alright, let's swap us over. Let's develop our orbs.
Bell orb. He only has 1 skill left.
What's his skill he's not getting? I'm curious.
Forbidden skill.
Ah, he doesn't want to be the focus
taunt.
of attacks. What's Mila missing out on?
Just 2 right now. Cover 3% of last
pretty
damage
good one.
taken.
I'll probably get that.
Yeah.
When we like
And
fight,
also taunt.
when
Nobody
we fight
likes to
Gaius.
taunt.
Yeah, let's put on. We got 1 skill
Yes.
each. So yeah, let's put on that large spicy chicken roll. And let's equip those skills.
Mila.
Jude, I trust you're well.
You're right. There is no time to talk.
No time to talk.
No
Just
time for
equip
games.
skill. All guard, yep, for her. That'll be it. Life reversal, right? Yes, of course. I should get aerial armor actually. Mila got aerial armor. I saw it when there. I get staggered during a jump. That's I think that bit over to the left is item we missed it. Maybe. There's just a thing when you can't jump. Oh, it's up?
Yeah, there's like a jump up there.
There's like a chest we missed. I still have no idea where it is.
Where the fuck it is,
It's
yeah.
supposed to be up here. Don't need the holy bottle. But there isn't a chest up here.
There totally isn't a chest up here.
Oh, oh god, there is a chest up here. Good lord. Alright.
Alright then. This is it.
Gaius.
You've come.
Why? Why did things end up like this?
I'm a stubborn bastard.
No one is to blame.
You're right. Thank you.
Yeah, we're just on, you know, opposite sides here.
Return Maxwell to us.
No.
The world no longer needs him.
Fuck him.
No one is unneeded. If he is unneeded, then so are you and I.
Shut up! I don't need a stupid lecture from you. And I certainly don't need him.
Muse.
Hold on.
There is nothing left for us to discuss here. You already know that.
Fight, fight, fight.
What's happening?
And Maxwell shows up. Hey, Maxwell.
At last I have found you.
You're in his space.
I shall sever the link between the temporal crossroads and the outside world. Leave those two to me. Maxwell!
Do you intend to just seal us away in here?
Wait a minute,
Yep.
Maxwell. What about all of Muse's power?
I will annihilate this space once I have severed the link. She will have no time to use her power.
Hold on. Our friends are still here too.
Don't care.
Sorry, but it is too late for them. This is our last chance.
What will happen to the schism?
When this space collapses, the schism should vanish.
Why? Damn you, Maxwell! Why do you always do this?
You say, I regret putting you through this ordeal.
Shut up! I won't let you take everything from me again!
The two of you must return to the outside world. You insolent little...
Motherfucker.
Stop Maxwell.
Yes, before Muse stayed behind while Gaius ran off, but on Jude's playthrough, we actually fight Gaius here on his own. Which is like the one remaining difference.
Yep.
No need for your apologies.
Since we won't be defeated.
Interesting. We shall see if there is any truth to your words. Not bad.
So unfortunate.
Demon Fang!
I actually think his part might hurt.
Yes.
The
On
one
the
time,
plus side, it's really slow.
yes, and the one time this playthrough we've actually like run away from enemies, his Mystic Art might actually. He's doing real damage. It's not like the Muse fight, which was very hard.
Yup.
Like we're trucking him, but. This guy.
Red.
And also, it's been a while since we.
Yeah, you know. Don't exactly get too many save points.
No, this is a point no return. It doesn't really let you save after this. Yes, beast too.
Sure does.
This is
And another million.
Oh, they're max level.
Yep, there we go.
Hey.
I'll overcome anything.
Yes, all right.
Woo.
Away.
Away.
He probably went to Muse.
Let's go. The others must be around here somewhere too.
Alright, let's level these two, equip their final skill. I mean, I don't really need to, it's just the taunt one. Well, Mila has one that recovers her TP.
Get a look at this.
There we go.
Beautiful. All nodes have been activated. Auto level will now end.
Alright,
Banned from auto level.
we did it.
Congratulations, you won.
Yeah.
Alright, there we go.
Woo!
Every single skill. Level 99. Yeah, with some good usage of your of those chicken rolls, you can just fight bosses.
Yeah, I mean we did. Apart from like we fought like 3 devil arms,
Yes.
True. But isn't that sort of danger just business as usual at this point?
and they also like got us over the line.
They were quite helpful, yes. Out of the way, buddy. There we go. We're fine. Alright. Go beat the game.
Do it. You might not be able to return. We can't
Return
anyway.
to what?
I know, right? Return to what? We're done. Game's over. We passed the point of no return 2 bosses ago.
Yeah, there we go. The 2 versions of the temporal crossroads that you get are like Maxwell's and then Mila and Gaius's.
Yes.
On the entry, on the starting screen.
Fools, why have you come? Muse, grant me strength.
And that sword.
Gaius! Muse!
I don't understand. Why do you keep trying to stop us?
I warn you. Keep this up and you will lose the person who is most dear to you.
If I run, I won't be able to face her. Then I would really lose her.
Mila, you already have something important to protect.
And I can't let him see me back down.
Aww.
So I won't. I won't run!
And I will fight!
Your resolve's commendable, and I have no intention to stray from my path in any way either.
Fight! Alright, so I'll go for Muse, you go for Gaius.
Sounds good.
Yes, yes, shirtless, yes, yes.
The time has come. We shall see whose path continues into the future.
Gaius, this cool ass new outfit. Love it.
If you've come this
Becomes a hotter boy. Like most
Even hotter boy.
most bosses become horrible, like abominations when they power up in the final boss fight. He just gets hotter, which, you know, fair enough. He is Gaius.
There's no need to hold back any longer.
Yes, I shall be the blade that leads you to victory.
We'll have to face them both.
It would be nearly impossible alone. However,
We're not alone.
Now that I have Gaius, I have what you have. You won't stand a chance.
Let's see.
I have what you have.
We'll last until we defeat you. Let's do this, Mila.
time to finish this.
Oh, you are supposed to be like tethered so that, you know, it's Nope.
Got eaten.
I was trying to heal you.
I saw. I appreciate the attempt.
Celebration! All right. Sorry I'm late.
Glad you're okay.
Are you ever gonna stop worrying about me?
Nope.
But now we can use your help.
Hey,
Why do you fight against us when you know very well the instability of Spyrite?
it's simple. I'm living my life as I see fit. And what matters to me is being here with everyone. There's not much else
Hello.
to it.
Elise.
I can do this! I hope. Lock on target! Charge complete! Fire! It's gonna hurt! I'm home! Carry go round!
Carry go round.
We made it! Hey, you guys still alive?
We were waiting for you, Jill.
I'll provide support! Let's do this, Elise! You were kept alive as a puppet for the benefit of others. You should know my pain. We do! We really, really do! But I finally found my own reasons to live, and I don't want to lose these feelings. That's enough from you. Get him! One! Got it!
What if we'll get Muse before everyone gets back?
It is very possible, but she
I mean,
will
for the
come
first
back.
time, she will revive. Yeah.
Yes. Rowan might even get her.
Yeah?
And she's back.
Killing her for the first time before Alvin even gets here is very good, though.
You expected too much from me. I am no different from everyone else here.
So be it. Your age won't matter when I strike you down.
I plan to see the future.
And I'm dead.
I hate to break it.
You never mind.
But I will not lose.
Alvin is going to interrupt your cool moves.
Yep. It's fine. It's fine.
Let me handle this. Open your eyes and witness your final demise. Curtis Pride!
How dare you?
Hey, did I keep you waiting?
You sure did.
Final Fury!
And there she is.
Mm-hmm.
Pleasant greetings.
Why do you go to
And
the
Gaius is pretty close.
See that he is just
Let's just say I got tired of betraying everyone.
liar?
I'm not. I know this is where I belong. And I'm not ready to part with it yet. It's over.
And there he goes.
Bam.
Is it over?
Yes,
Rocked.
no doubt about it.
Victory's ours.
We did it!
Mila!
Yes, it's finally over.
We did it.
Large chicken roll. Really boosted that experience there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the game. Again.
Alright.
Kind of made that, did that perfectly there.
Yep. Those are the endings. We'll go overtime with the ending. But
Yes. Well, more just, you know, since we're taking the break.
Maxwell!
Yes. No, it's good. I was hoping we'd get it done before Christmas. So
Yep.
we did manage it. Again, mostly because a lot of the end was entirely side stuff.
Yup. So many of our later streams.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, it's all gone.
And we have seen this before. I don't believe there's any difference in the ending.
No.
Your vision of the future offers nothing but suffering to the people, whether spy rights are perfected or not. Even if we unite the two worlds, it is pure fantasy to think that they will cooperate with one another.
Maybe you're right. Maybe my dreams for the future are hopelessly naive. But still, Mila never stopped believing in me. And so did you, Gaius. Didn't you?
And what does any of that matter now?
I may appear to be talking tough now, but I was scared witless throughout this entire journey. I'm still just a small, frail human. But you know what? I will get stronger. I want you to believe in me.
Humans strive to become stronger. They constantly struggle to grow more for the sake of others. They rise to the occasion. This fills me with hope for the future, one that is filled with possibilities. I cherish it. I know you understand this, Gaius.
I do not. When all of these possibilities of yours evaporate, I will then be forced to rise again.
You won't have to do anything.
Music. If living alone is too painful for you, then come join us.
Thank you.
I see that you have made up your mind.
Yes.
Mila.
What are you talking about?
I have decided to become Maxwell.
So that was your plan.
Now, if you so desire, Mila, you may use the schism's mana to become human again. I see. Keep watch over the spirits.
Wait!
Jude, I'm afraid this is farewell. Our fates were always intertwined in mysterious ways. Thank you for everything.
Hold on! I'm sorry for all the times I was weak. But now, I think I'm going to be just fine.
Mila! Elise wants you to know that she loves you tons! Of course I do too!
Yeah, you do, T-Bow.
Be able to see each other again?
No.
It has been a pleasure. What the hell is this? You never told us!
I'm ready.
Maybe someday we'll get to show you what happens to Mila and Muse and everyone in the future.
Indeed.
A year later. Some ways 2 is set a little too close. In a lot of ways it's set a little too close to the future.
Yup.
But they didn't want to have to make new portraits and
New
sprites.
characters, new everything, yeah.
Like, if they gave it too many years, Elise would, like, have to be way more grown up.
Yup. He basically isn't.
Like, 1 year is about as far as you'd get away without, like, Jude, Leia, and Elise having to have, like,
Very different designs.
whole new assets designed for them.
Yup.
But it really needed to be set about 5 years in the future, at least.
Yup.
Considering what they try to do.
Oh, yeah.
Mila, everything's alright.
From now on,
I love her so much.
Mila Maxwell, the Lord of the Spirits. I will be okay.
Don't forget to spit everyone out. Don't close the hole yet. No.
Wait.
Wait. Funny how we get a little scene from the future and then game 2 is set, like, I guess 6 months after this?
Something like that, yeah.
This feels like at least a couple of months down the line.
Very much to report.
What a big knucklehead.
I think it is a
On you now.
few years, but like it's enough that everyone has slightly different designs for
No,
it. but
Xillia 2
not-
is just a year later.
Yeah.
It's just
Friend
1 year
invited me to
later.
Start a business with him.
I'm saying this is a couple of months later.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of ways to connect Riza Maxia and Olympius. Doesn't sound like me though, huh? Here's to a great partnership. Don't forget to swing by and say hi.
She does have Tipu in it, yes.
It is true.
I mean, she's not putting him away forever. She's just trying not to rely on him so much.
Are you okay there, Leia?
Sure. Thanks a lot.
Best dad.
Quit goofing around.
Yes, ma'am.
But I do have a dream now.
I'm sorry I sat on the street.
I want to settle down and start a family that cares for each other, just like Mom and Dad. I'll definitely do my best.
Heck yeah.
I don't know if things will work out, but I've got to try. Sleep tight. Ellie! Your friends are here! Okay, I'm coming!
Bye, Tipu.
I have news!
For now.
I'm going to the same school that Trisel graduated from.
What do you think of him? I even made some friends there, but I'm still not very comfortable when it comes to talking. You're so funny, Elise. Even so, I still love being able to spend time with them.
Gaius awaits the day when the promise we made to him becomes a reality.
This scene in particular is very funny considering where Gaius ends up into.
Yup.
Very well then, that concludes today's
Again,
lesson.
why I think like 2 being set a year later is weird.
Yup.
This is what I was meant to do.
Also, very funny considering too. Alright, second go around. Good fun. You guys enjoyed seeing all the differences? I didn't realize there were quite so many.
As many as there are, yeah.
Credits are having a time. It's fine. They're a little shaky.
A little bit. It's fine. They're not like the Pokemon
Those were
Brilliant
weird.
Diamond credits where they
Those
just
are
bounced
strange.
at the very top.
That was very funny. Alright, well, yeah, we're gonna be away for Christmas, actually back before New Year's?
Yeah, we'll potentially end up doing some streams before New Year's, but we don't really have
We have a plan.
a plan.
and
We don't have actually know exactly when
Christmas,
we'll be back.
Christmas plans went a bit...
Wacky.
I mean, this entire month our Christmas plans have been getting fucked, to be
Yep.
honest. We're supposed to be in Scotland right now.
Yep.
We did not make it, as
We
you
did
can
not, unfortunately.
probably tell. And then, your family, we were supposed to go see your family, and, a couple of them caught COVID, so, oops. Anyway, we'll be back with new games on these Tuesdays. We'll probably try and do a Patreon poll, you think?
I think so. Might as well, right? We just have to figure out a few options.
Yeah, maybe not a JRPG, we'll see.
Maybe.
Maybe.
They are our bread and butter.
They are.
Special thanks to the Idolmaster project.
Heck yeah. Alright, well. The after credits scene. We've basically spent this whole playthrough talking about how much we like this game.
Yeah, well, this is a game I came back to and liked like so much more this second time around.
Oh, absolutely. It's gone way up in my
And like I
estimation.
already liked it is
Yes.
the thing.
And it's sort of in the like.
Yeah.
It's somewhere in the middle of we like it, but it's not one of our favorites. It's pretty much under Zestiria and Berseria for me now. We'll see where Arise ends up, but currently Arise is not. I don't think it's gonna topple my favorites so far. So far, anyway. We'll see.
No!
But he's in a jacket this time.
Yeah, he's a researcher now.
I gotta hurry. I'm glad that all of you are doing so well. I've been swamped with my Spyrite research lately. Hey! Sorry!
And those guys are talking shit about him again?
And the
Probably.
results, well, they've been mixed. Still, slowly but surely, more and more people are beginning to realize the Spyrite's potential.
Hey, Soche, be a magic bird, will you?
Will do.
Try to get this to the Lord of Spirits. Yeah, we'll keep you guys posted when we're returning to streaming.
Yep. Keep an eye on Twitter or our Discord if you're in there.
My guess is we'll be back New Year's. But
And
we'll see.
we'll see like what we do then.
We'll definitely be back in early January.
Yes.
Well, this seems different. Go see Mila.
Mila. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
We can change. This world can change. And so can I.
Nice hopeful message. One not like, you know, we fix the world, woo! Yeah. It's more like, you know, we can grow, we can change.
Yep. We could figure this out.
We can be stronger.
It's still a mess, but I think this is right.
We're making progress. We're ever moving forward.
That's
Fin.
Shark Fin.
That's Tales of Xillia twice.
Twice in one go. Pretty good.
Oh man, New Game Plus was busted.
We did a few murders.
We destroyed it a little bit.
A touch.
Wrist first. Oh, goodbye, Tales of Xillia, and well, Merry Christmas, and I'm gonna preempt Happy New Year, even though I expect we'll be back before New Year's.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Have good holidays. We'll see everyone later.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.